Welcome, everybody. Welcome for the 6th Annecy Live Surgery. It's a wonderful and great pleasure to have all you here. You made a success of the course. We are now on the 6th event. It's 10 years. It's like the post 10 years. We have 6 post and 10 years between. So this is what it is. You're coming from so many countries, and you are so many people coming and attending. And now you see that you are above 1,000 people attending and 755 surgeons to come. And from 54 countries this year, indeed. So this success is due to the quality of the faculty, of course. And, we have faculty coming from different countries. We, for the first time, have somebody coming from Canada, and we have somebody coming from Lithuania, Victoria Sležel, and George Atwell here. Jens Agner-Kistner and Ludwig are coming from Germany. We know from Poland, Roman and Bartek. Alex Castagna is coming from Italy, Emilio Calvo from Spain, Hiro Sugaya is coming from Japan, and you can see here that the Swiss people are not only the world champion of tennis, but even of surgery. So they are good in everything. And then we have, of course, US. Unfortunately, due to family reason here, Joe Iannodi cannot attend, and we pray for his family in order to give him a lot of strength for what he has to do. And from France, we are more than happy to welcome all the faculty here, and it's a great honor for us to welcome you. So now we go to the team. Without this team of fellows, that would not be possible. And I want to thank the team. Of course, I want to thank Vivalto, who is the new people. Unfortunately, we don't have the CEO this morning because he had something else to do. But we are happy to have all his staff with us, and the director mostly with us. And thank you, Jean-Luc, to be here and to support us for everything you have been doing to support this course. And all the staff, the nurses, the anesthesiologists, and all these people who have been preparing everything, and Delphine and Fabienne and Patrice, who has been working so much, and all the fellows you see here. We have currently 6 fellows coming from so many countries, 27 different countries, and currently we have 13 fellows working and involved on the course, and you can see all the fellows here on the stairs. So without partners, we couldn't do that. We have a lot of partners, a huge strength, and these are really very nice people who are helping us every time and doing everything with us. And we want to thank the partners who are so kind with us to support the course as we do in such a kind way. And now we go to the program. The program will be based on live surgery only, and we do everything live. We pre-record something before you just get live in order for you to be on time every time. And we will see live surgery in the morning, and then we have a coffee break, and then we have live surgeries again. We have 8 live surgeries this morning, and then we have lunch, because we love to have lunch in France, and it is a tradition. And then we'll have a workshop with our institutional partners, and I hope you will be with industry partners here. And we will see at the end of the day we have questions. And that's something we discussed yesterday with Gilles Valch. Please ask questions for indications, not only for technique. You may ask questions for technique, but mostly for indication. Do you agree on the indication that has been done today? We selected 34 patients for many surgeries, but please ask for indications. And you have piece of papers, and some people will come everywhere and bring this piece of papers to the chairman here, and the chairman will ask the questions during the surgery. Clinical case examination, this is live. We will examine here every night 4 patients of the following day, and this is what we will do tonight. This is what we will do the night after. And instability is the first day, arthroplasty is the second day, rotator cuff and tendon transfer is the third day. We'll have 34 patients, but 37 live surgeries, because we have some overlap, some tendon transfer plus arthroplasty, some rotator cuff plus instability, and in total that will make 37 live surgeries. As you can see here, this is what we have. And we have 34 patients that fits exactly what was expected months ago, incredibly, which is a crazy meeting, So now we go to the 3D shoulder. The 3D shoulder is something that you know since many years, and this is how the 3D shoulder works. And you can see here that this 3D shoulder is the first day instability. And instability is the labrum that goes from 1 o'clock until it goes to 6 o'clock. Please, Fred is going here, 6 o'clock. And we will even have a rotator cuff for Eugene Wolf, because he was supposed to do a remplissage, but here it's not going to be a remplissage, it's going to be a rotator cuff repair. The tear is done already. And then we will move to something new. You know, the 3D aspect, and we know about technology. And what we know about the technology is that we used to have the 2D image, but now we have the 3D image. And you know this technology is quite very impressive, and we know how the compression goes, and you know, and you will see what the compression is, whereas here, the Nova Motion here, that will show you how to do a plexus release. We will have a plexus release that I will show you this morning, and to see how the plexus release goes. So this is the program of the first day in the morning. And then on the afternoon, we're going to go to the bone block. And you will see the bone block. You will see, of course, la target. You will see revision la target. You will see posterior bone block. So you will see many things. But now, let's go to the point. The second day will be a different day. It will be arthroplasty only. But what about the third day, rotator cuff? And here, I want to bring to you something maybe new. Maybe you saw what I published already, based on the code. What is the code? The code is the weather code. This is, for example, the code that I use every morning when I want to fly. I'm a pilot. And I just check the forecast, the weather on the code. And this exactly, LFLP is just the name of Annecy. And then you have these numbers here. What's these numbers mean? They just mean this. And you will see, they mean that it's possible to fly today, because that's the code of the forecast. And now if you go to January, that's a different code. Here, what you can see is that this is snow. This is the cloud, which is very dangerous. This is the storm. This is an overcast, which means we can't see. And this is the -20, which means the temperature is very low. And this is the wind, and this is winter. This code is linked to the image. You read the code, and you have on your mind an image. And we build the code from the image. So now we can do exactly the same thing for the shoulder. This is the shoulder. This is the right shoulder. It's a 40 code, so we need to know what about the time. And D main, it's a D-day. It's the day of today. And then we have a look on what the rotator cuff is. And let's say that we always go from front to the back, and we have the subscap, biceps, supraspinatus, infraspinatus, and teres minor. And let's see here that subscap is retracted stage 2 on my classification. The biceps is pathologic. The supraspinatus is stage 2, infraspinatus is stage 1 tear, and teres minor is normal because there is no tear. So that makes something which is this, because if I enter the code on my 3D shoulder, that's going to build automatically this kind of lesion. So this is what we do. Now let's go to another one, and let's do to this one now. And this one is totally different. This one is still a right shoulder. It's D time. It's stage 4 subscap. Biceps is pathologic, but posterior superior rotator cuff is normal. And for every rotator cuff, you will have this kind of code that will be introduced for every patient, which is the code just before surgery. And we used to use this, not classification, but code. So now let's see how it works. And this is the way it's working. So we're going to put the first anchor, and the first anchor will come here. Just bring the anchor a little more superiorly, please. Yeah, that looks good. And then you pass the sutures here. And then we have the sutures pass through the tendon, and then we tie the knot. And then we're going to put the second anchor, and then we're going to see how it works, and we pass the sutures. And before we tie the knot, we pass the sutures normally, but this is what it is. And then we will end up with a biceps tenodesis. So what happens here? This is at the end of the surgery. It's a D-day, but plus, because it's just at the end, and the subscap is repaired, and the biceps got a tenodesis. So that's the picture at the end of the surgery. So every surgical report is based on the code before and after surgery, the way you just see it. This is the way you're going to see it for yourself. And you will have this animation just today. Of course, we will not have only this, and we will have the tendon transfer. This is the tendon transfer that you will see at the end of the day. So this is one of the tendon transfer you can see here, and this is the pectoralis major tendon transfer that we may do with or without this, and having anchors according what we want to do with JP. So now let's go to the room. Let's go to live. It's 7:25, and now we go directly to room, and we are happy to welcome Body Savoie, and please, JP and Ruben, nice meeting you, and thank you for coming for the 6th Allied Surgery. Thank you.